Well, about a month ago, I did the unboxing of the Roborock S4. I felt that the Roborock S4 had a lot of features that was going against the Roborock S6 MaxV. And it seems like Roborock's been making a new model every femtosecond, so now we got the Roborock S4 Max, and make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, because that'll be awesome. Thanks so much. I did a lot of head-to-head challenges against the S4 and the S6 MaxV, and the S4 held its own in terms of navigation, also was able to pick up more dirt and debris than the S6 MaxV, so can this new S4 Max hold its own? Stay tuned and find out, or should we just toss it away? Cool. Alright, let's keep on going. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Nathan here, World Masters. I'm super excited today because we got a brand new product. This is the Roborock S4 Max. What? Craziness, the Roborock S4 Max. Wow, did Roborock just copy themselves and create another world vacuum? Actually, there's some slight differences between the S4 and the S4 Max. We'll go ahead and go over that in this video. Also, we'll do the unboxing and we'll do a quick cleanup test to see how well the Roborock S4 Max does. But before we begin, as a disclaimer, Roborock did provide this world vacuum for free in exchange for review, so I just want to put that out there. Okay, so I did get some comments down below that you guys recognize my smartphone here. Yes, this is the Galaxy Z Fold 2. Very cool looking smartphone. I do like the upgrade to this guy because it does have the larger display. And yes, it has a flappy foldy thingy mabobby, and you can fold out into a larger display. Very cool phone. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the specs of the Roborock S4 Max. Looks like we got the LiDAR navigation. A lot of people like LiDAR because you can map within one cleaning session. Also, you get live map tracking, and you can navigate in the dark. Also, 2000 pascals on par with the higher-end Roborock models, except for the S6 MaxV, which has 2500 pascals. Also, get the 4 map memory, which is nice because you can take it to different levels of your floor plan or your home. Also, one nice feature is the Max series has the ability to update its map in real time. So if you physically take the Roborock vacuum down to your basement, it will automatically update the map for you, so you don't have to do that within the app. So it makes it a very easy, user-friendly experience. Alright, let's go and scroll down here. So this is just some of the information there. So you get up to 10 invisible walls, and you get up to 10 no-go zones, and it's very nice because it allows a lot of customization within the maps. So there's that multi-level memory and detailed movement. So with total app control, Roborock definitely refined their app and made a lot of features within the app. One of the things you can do is called sequencing. What this allows you to do is you can select different rooms you have it clean. So let's say you wanted to clean the kitchen, the living room, and bathroom in that order. You do have that option. And with the carpet boost, it actually boosts up to 2000 pascals, so you can have this guy run on its low power section on hardwood floors and then automatically boost up when going on carpet. And Roborock did take a step further with its scheduling feature, so it allows you to schedule rooms, something that a lot of vacuums miss. Also, you can change the vacuum levels within each of the rooms, so you can preset those ahead of time. So all you have to do is just select room, and the robot vacuum will take care of itself, or you can just tell it to clean the kitchen at a certain time and day. Very nice. I really like the scheduling feature. Really makes it a hands-off experience. Okay, so this is just some of the highlights of the Roborock S4 Max. Very cool, and it does work with Siri, something I haven't seen on most robot vacuums. Usually they work with Alexa and Google, but for this guy, it seems like Siri works now. Keep on scrolling down here, and there's that sequencing. You can see that you can schedule the kitchen for 8 a.m., the living room at 9 a.m., bedroom at 5 p.m., and bathroom at 8 o'clock p.m. Cool. And there's the no-go zone, so yes, it won't suck up your kids' toys. And this guy has 180 minutes and it can cover up to 200 square meters. So that's a fairly large home. And keep in mind that this guy does have recharge and resume. So after the battery gets down to about 20%, go back to the docking station, fill up, and then return back to where it left off. So usually battery life is not an issue. And I like the remote control feature so you can map real quickly. It's a cool feature that I've shown in previous videos where you basically steer the robot vacuum around your floor plan, and within a few minutes you have a complete map. And there's the clip sensors. It's a reliable workhorse. Yes, I found out the Roborocks have been pretty reliable, and you get up to 4 different suction levels. And there's some more information. It does have a floating main brush, so it allows you to transition over different types of terrain. And one thing that a lot of vacuums or companies don't mention is their type of filter they use. This is an 11 rated air filter. It's not quite HEPA rated, but it does capture up to 95%. I believe like the needles were a true HEPA filter system, but it's pretty close to a HEPA type system. And then this is just a comparison between the S4 Max, S4, and S5 Max. So one thing that the S4 Max and the S4 don't have is the mopping system. A lot of people don't use mopping either because their floor plan has all carpeting, or they just figure it's not a big convenience to have the mopping system. So the S4 series is probably a good option for you. Alright, so that's just a quick look at the S4 Max. Let's go and get this guy opened up. I will do a quick clean challenge of the S4 Max V, or S4 Max. Why I call it the V? Who knows? Okay, wow, this is definitely a plain box. I kind of wish Roborock spent a little extra time and made a colorful box. I know on the more premium models, like the S6 MaxV, it came with a colorful box, but I guess I'll take what I can get. Quick look this. And you got some, I guess, don't drop this thing, it's fragile, blah, blah, stuff. Alright, let's go and get this flappy tab opened up here. Remove the tape. Okay, this is like Christmas all over again. I keep saying that, but it's just so much fun to unbox these things. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! This is craziness. Look at this, guys. Cool little layout. I don't know what's inside these things, but looks like we got an extra filter. Very nice. We got the power cable. And we got some instructions here. Let's check that out. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall off. Check that out, guys. There's the instruction manual. And yes, you can download the Roborock, just scanning the QR code. So most smartphones these days, you just pull out your camera app, and it has a QR built into it, and you just scan it. Very, very handy. Get that out of there. So if you're new to Roborock backends, I highly recommend reading the instruction manuals. They do have a lot of information, and with the Roborock, there's actually a digital version of this instruction manuals within the app, so you can just pull up your smartphone and check it out. So definitely read that, it's very important. Alright, let's see, how do we get this guy open? Let's just start from there. Do we just flip it open? Or maybe just do that. Cool. Cool little hat, frisbee, I don't know what this thing is. Maybe you can make this for a sled or something. Alright, so there's the docking station, and there's the robot itself, and it looks like that's everything in that box. Sweet. Let's check out this docking station. It looks like a typical Roborock docking station, nothing too crazy. It's the smaller style, so you can't wrap the cable around like you can find on the Roborock S6, but I find it has a good grip on its feet, and it's a clean design. And this is where you put the power cable, and it does look like it supports the 100 to 240 volts, so that's a good thing. So you can take this overseas and plug in your correct prom adapter, and you should be good to go. Alright, let's go and get this guy opened up. A bag of robot craziness. Alright, let's go. Just take you out of your bag. Whoa, this is crazy. Look at this, guys. Reminds me of the S5 Max. So it has a very clean setup here. So you got your power button, got your home button, and you got your clickable knobby thingy. Yes, this is something I made up in my channel here. Look at it, it's clickable. So low-hanging furniture, the Roborock should be able to detect that and back away, so it doesn't hit its little head thing. So this is where it houses the LiDAR sensor. Let's go and open up the back here. Okay, so yes, you get a little clean tool. Very, very nice. I like that. I don't think the Roborock S4 had a clean tool. They kind of admitted that. So good job, Roborock, for adding that this time around. I look at this giant dustbin. This thing is huge. What is this, a 480 milliliter dustbin? I have to check out the specs, but I'll put those down below. So there's that filter system, E11 rated. Very nice, and it is washable, so it makes cleaning very, very easy. Okay, so there's a look inside the robot. Very unique design. You got your inlet down there, and this is where all the dirt and debris goes. Very, very cool. And it doesn't look like there's anything else. Let's see. There might be a Wi-Fi reset right there. So you do have to take a little pin and reset that. But everything else is very similar. Okay, so here's a quick spin around the robot. Up front, here's your physical bump sensor. And you got your infrared sensor. And it looks like off to the right there, they got the wall sensor. They actually updated it. The original one had the up and down wall sensor, but this is more like horizontal. So it should do a little bit better with the wall sensor performance. And in the back here, it's just like your exhaust vent and your speaker grill. And nothing on the sides here. So one thing I would say, it just looks like a plastic robot vacuum. Nothing that really stands out. So that's kind of a downside. I actually like the original S4, where it had like a clear lid here. And it had like a cool like kind of bluish hue paint scheme, but this is definitely just a plastic roll-up vacuum. Alright, let's go and flip it underneath here. So we got your front wheel caster, your charging contacts, and it looks like we got 4 cliff sensors, so this guy doesn't take a tumble downstairs. And there's some legal information. I really like the design of the side brush. It's an all silicone design, single side brush, but it does really well because it's speed sensitive. So with the combination of the wall sensor, it will speed up along the edges, and in the open areas it slows down so it doesn't scatter your dirt and debris. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the extractor bar here. Just pinch the sides, get this thing out here. Alright, so this is the upgraded extractor bar. It has the denser bristles. I believe it's like 250% more denser. And you do have the silicone fins right there. And yes, these ends do remove, so it makes it really easy to clean off the pet hair that gets wrapped around the little ends here. So very, very nice. And you can also take your cleaning tool and just scrape the hair off. So it makes cleaning very easy. I'm glad that Roborock thought of the cleaning system, so it makes it easy to take care of your roll-up vacuum. And just make sure you put these ends back on somehow. Arrow, just kind of line them up and just twist, and they should just lock into place. Cool. And just snap everything into place. Well, that was a quick look at the Roborock S4 Max. Alright, so I got my trusty scale out, and we're going to go ahead and do the same challenge I did with the S6 MaxV and the original Roborock S4. I'm going to use the same type of material. I'll put down about 2 ounces of material using the same type of cleaning environment. Well, guys, what do you think? Who's going to win? Is it going to be the new Roborock S4 Max, or is it going to be the reigning champ, the original S4? So in this challenge, I used powder, Skittles, plastic beads, and large chunks of candy. For this cleaning challenge, I had all 3 roll-up vacuums on the max power mode. Also, I had them run twice, so they pick up the most dirt and debris. You have an option to run up to 3 times, but I felt that was a little too much. I think 2 should be a good judge of how well these guys pick up the dirt and debris. All 3 roll-up vacuums have the same cleaning pattern, where they start at the perimeter of the room, then they fill that perimeter with a back and forth cleaning pattern. Now, if you have it set to twice, it will do another perimeter sweep, and then it will do another fill in the back and forth cleaning pattern. All 3 roll-up vacuums also have the same extractor bar type, also side brush, and the filter is the exact same. So you would think, since the navigation is the same and everything about the roll-up vacuum is the same, the cleaning results should be the same. The original S4 actually sits lower to the ground, allowing the extractor bars to have a higher suction, so this actually beat out the S6 MaxV despite having less pascals, 2000 versus 2500 pascals, but this S4 actually scored around a 99.5%, whereas the S6 MaxV scored a 92%. I suspect that the S4 Max will have a very similar clean result as the S6 MaxV, maybe a little bit less since it has less pascals, 2500 versus 2000 pascals, but the body design is almost identical, minus having that front-facing camera on the S6 MaxV. Also, the S6 MaxV has an additional button, the dedicated spot clean button. Okay, so next up in that corner there is the S6 MaxV. We'll see how well it does. If you want to purchase these roll-up vacuums, you can see the link below. I do link all these roll-up vacuums. Also, if you like these types of videos, please give me a big old thumbs up. It really does help out this video and also helps me out. Also, if you're new to my channel, well, welcome. This is Nathan. Roll-up Masters. I do a lot of head-to-head challenges, reviews, unboxings of these cool roll-up vacuums, and I try to do comparisons. I also try to show them in the real world. I do it in my own personal home, so it kind of showcase how these roll-up vacuums will perform in your own home. Okay, so it looks like the S6 MaxV is almost done, and we'll continue with the S4 Max, have it just do its cleaning run in real time, and then eventually I'll probably speed up the video. But now let's go and check out the comparison between the S4 and the S4 Max. Alright, so the grand question is, do you get the Roborock S4 or the S4 Max? Well, here's the similarities and some of the differences. So here's the picture of the original Roborock S4. And you can see that there's a different design change. This guy has the LiDAR sensor more towards the center here. Really does make a difference, but maybe if it's going on the low-hanging furniture, it allows the roll-up vacuum to spin a little bit easier. That's probably the only main difference, is having the LiDAR sensor more towards the center allows the roll-up vacuum to spin on its axis. That's the only thing I can think of that would be an improvement over having it towards the rear there. Also, the button placement is more towards the top, but you get the same placement. You get the power button and you get the home button. That's the same thing as on the S4, just a 2-button system. But I believe if you hold down the home button, you do get a spot clean function within a few seconds. So everything else is very similar. Now for the underneath the robot, the S4 actually had the wheels reversed. So actually they go in towards the front of the robot, not towards the rear. So what this allowed to do is have the vacuum stay a little bit lower. So it did really good on hardwood floors and medium to low profile carpets since the extractor bar sat lower. But the downside is high profile carpets, it kind of struggled. So the S4 Max is designed for better carpet performance since the drivetrain is reversed. But everything else looks the same. It's just the same extractor bar, the same housing, and also the same side brush. So what's nice is you can actually interchange the consumables between all the models. They're all interchangeable. So if you had like the S5 Max and you had a filter for that, you can actually put this in the S4 Max. So very, very cool. Alright, so the actual design change too inside the lid is it has a little place for the cleaning tool. Something that the S4 didn't come with. Dustbin is a little bit larger than the S4. Alright, so everything else is about the same. The filter's the same and it does fit in the S4. Also it's washable, so it's very nice. Okay, so there's some additional features in the app that the S4 Max has over the S4. One of the biggest things is the 4 memory mapping. Also allows you to physically take the robot down to a different area and it updates its map. That's something that the S4 doesn't have. That's only reserved for the Max robot vacuums. Also, there's some additional features. I believe the S4 Max has sequencing where the S4 doesn't, but correct me if I'm wrong. I have to look into exactly all the features that the S4 and S4 Max has and doesn't have. Okay, so the biggest reasons why you should get the S4 Max over the S4 is if you have more than 2 or 3 levels. This guy supports up to 4 levels. Also, I like the fact that this guy has the improved carpet performance. So yes, on high profile carpet, this guy should do better. And everything else is very similar. You do get the larger dustbin, so if you have a little bit messier house, you will have to change out the dustbin as often. So everything else is very similar. So we'll see how well the S4 Max does. Let's go and check out the cleaning challenge. Okay, just from looking at this, it looks like the S4 Max struggled with the brown bathroom rug. I do recommend picking up your bathroom rugs, or they kind of get moved around and may hinder the performance of the robot vacuum. Also, towards the back there is that wire chair legs, and you notice that there's a debris in the center there. They didn't really actually get in the wire chair leg, so that's something that's kind of odd. Both the S4 Max and the S6 MaxV was able to get in between the wire chair legs. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. It looks like the S4 Max is almost done. We'll go ahead and get my scale out. We'll see how much the dustbin weighs after picking up this dirt and debris. Now, if you can recall, the S6 MaxV scored a 92%, whereas the original S4 scored a 99.5%. I like Roborock's top-loading dustbin. Really makes it easy to remove and install. Also, since it's clear, it makes it easy to see how much debris is in your dustbin and if you need to empty it. So let's see how much this guy weighs. Looks like we're at 7.725 ounces, which results in a 1.805 ounces. And if I do the calculations, we're at 90.5%. So yes, the S4 Max scored a little bit lower than the S6 MaxV, but didn't beat the reigning champ, which scored a 99.5%. Alright, catch you later.